Since reality TV has such a large fan base, it has become increasingly popular and made way for numerous podcasts. Without a doubt, reality TV podcasts have grown to be a well-liked subgenre that frequently covers popular reality TV series like Vanderpump Rules or the Real Housewives series. Viewers are constantly eager to hear any and all rumors and snark. Even some of the most well-known reality stars have chosen to join in on the fun. Due to the fans' increasing demand for drama over the past few years, podcasts have skyrocketed in popularity. These hosts are constantly searching for new information to share with their listeners, even when the cameras are off. There are still some excellent podcasts out there, despite the recent oversaturation of the airwaves by a few subpar shows. It's difficult to resist tuning in week after week when seasoned hosts and stars combine their talents. Given that almost everyone has an opinion on the most recent drama, modern podcasts have taken the place of water breaks at office coolers. Although Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen is a show, the King of Bravo also makes it available as a podcast. A round of questions is fired at the Bravo stars during the late-night interactive talk show, which airs almost every night. But there are also some well-known figures on the show, including Michael Rappaport and Patti LuPone, because of Andy's influence. All Bravo viewers want to hear from Jax Taylor, the resident bad guy on Vanderpump Rules, and his lovely wife Brittany Cartwright. The couple's podcast, When Reality Hits with Jax and Brittany, aims to reveal what transpired after the Bravo cameras stopped rolling. In addition to TV, the couple also talks about parenting and marriage. Jax and Brittany do, however, occasionally host incredible guests, such as Lala Kent, who recently joined them to discuss Scandoval. Since it's a silly parody of Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live, the name Watch What Crappens Alone is worth at least one listen. Once more, Bravo-focused listeners have quickly embraced this podcast as a must-have. The podcast's hosts, Ronnie Karam and Ben Mandelker, are familiar with their background. Numerous Bravo celebrities are frequently the subject of the duo's interviews, and they regularly host live podcast events that listeners can attend. Summer House. Martha's Vineyard was recently discussed by the hosts. The Ringer reality TV podcast is ideal for viewers who watch a wide variety of reality TV programs. This is one of those instances where a well-known reality television cast member has chosen to run their own podcast. The Challenge's Johnny Bananas is on the mic. Johnny is joined in the host position by Tyson Apostol from Survivor and Rachel Lindsay from The Bachelorette. Each of the three has a specialty, and they frequently discuss currently airing programs. Johnny discusses everything related to MTV and The Challenge. While Tyson naturally speaks about Survivor, Rachel primarily focuses on anything on Bravo. The podcast also features some entertaining interviewees and guests who are frequently well-known figures. Carlos King, a former producer of The Real Housewives, hosts the well-known podcast Reality with the King, so listeners know they're going to get the inside scoop. The episodes of this podcast delve deeply into some of Bravo's most memorable moments. Carlos has experience having worked on both The Real Housewives of New Jersey and The Real Housewives of Atlanta for a combined total of 9 years. Carlos has access to information that would be difficult to find elsewhere, as is evident when listening. 90 Day Fiancé Cray Cray is a fantastic podcast for fans of the 90 Day Fiancé series. Every week, Kim and Kyle analyze the most ridiculous couple in addition to recapping the most recent episode. The hosts are skilled at gathering every piece of extra dirt and rumors that might be missed in the show. Even in their jokes, they always support love while watching the TV program. As the host of the humorous podcast, Everything Iconic with Danny Pellegrino, Danny Pellegrino is the go-to person for those who enjoy them. This podcast's heavy emphasis on Bravo is offset by its lighthearted humor and engaging chats. Danny will discuss anything Bravo, so topics could include Vanderpump Rules and The Real Housewives. Additionally, he enjoys showing old videos to his followers, such as Jessica Simpson singing or clips from The Rosie O'Donnell Show. Drew Barrymore and Kelly Ripa are just two of the A-list celebrities Danny has lined up for his interview segments. He has such a close relationship with the Bravosphere that he even contributed to the writing of Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix's cocktail book, Fancy F Cocktails. Therefore, Scandoval aficionados should pay attention to him. Another ardent fan of Bravo reality life with Kate Casey's host Kate Casey has devoted her life to being one of the best podcasters. With more than 600 episodes under her belt, she is an expert. Even if listeners miss an episode, Katie has a way of keeping them informed of everything that is happening. Kate doesn't just talk to the show's stars. She also invites the producers and directors so they can share their perspectives. Reality Steve sees himself as the go-to source for the ABC television series, The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise. The Reality Steve podcast focuses primarily on any spoilers or top-secret behind-the-scenes information. Steve analyzes the most recent episode in each episode and occasionally responds live on air to emails from fans. Steve's podcast is so well-liked that he's almost at the 400th episode mark. The Cocktails and Gossip podcast began life as the popular Instagram account at Bravone Cocktails, which also has a sizable Bravo fan base. Bea and Amanda, the hosts, get along very well and frequently crack jokes while enjoying Prosecco. The two enjoy discussing celebrity blind products, reality TV, and other breaking news. More than 200,000 people have downloaded this podcast so far. The Vanderpump Rules finale and Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's divorce have recently been discussed by the hosts.